Hey everybody, welcome back to the Back to Basics series here. So, today I'm going to teach you my two favorite knots. And why you only have two? Heck yes, I only have two. I only use one type of knot for braided line, and I only use one type of knot for fluorocarbon and monofilament line. So, it covers all the bases, and honestly, these are the best knots that I've found, that I've learned. They have, every time I broke off, it's not been because of a knot issue. It has not been a knot issue. Anyway, so we're going to start off with braided line. This is a super popular knot. This is called a polymer knot. And honestly, everybody is using this knot. If you're not using this knot, you are behind in the times, my friend. Anyway, just starting out with our chatterbait again. That's what we'll be tying up for both of these knots. So to start off, you grab your lure, wherever the line tie is on it. And you're going to grab your line. And you're going to take your line and you are going to put your line through like that. And get like a good amount of line out. And then you're going to take that end again that you had, and you're going to put it back through. And grab it with both hands like this. You don't have to have it looped around your finger like that, but I find it's easier. So you have your line like this, where you have a loop like this. And you have extra, and you have extra over on this side. If you need to get more line, you just pull and just adjust where your lure is. And just let it dangle like that. It's the easiest thing to do, is just let her dangle. And all you're going to do to tie this knot is you're going to come up and you're going to do an overhand knot. Just like if you're starting to tie your shoes, you bring this over, around, you bring this around and through that hole. So now you just got a simple overhand knot. Don't tighten it right now. You can bring it, you make like this loop a little smaller, and you can bring that in. But what you're going to do, this loop you started with, you're going to take, you're going to bring this down, and you want that lure to come through, and you want all of that lure to come through. Okay? So then you have your end, and you have this main line. And you can grab both of those, and you can just start tightening down. So this one is heavy on the main line. You're just going to keep pulling your lines, and you're going to tighten them. You're just going to get a nice little knot at the end. So the good thing about this knot is if you pull more of your main line, you're going to get more of your main line back, so you're not going to like waste a lot of line, because you got a long tag there. And that's okay when you're starting. You're going to have a bit of a tag. You just take whatever you have to cut it. You just cut your tag off. And there you have the polymer knot. This is the best knot that I've found for braided line. So next, we're going to do the knot that I like to use for mono and fluoro. But that tag end, all you can do is bunch that up, put it in your pocket, because we are not about littering in this world. Actually, come over here. There's this little baby alligator right here. He's cute. Alright, so now we're going to do my favorite knot for mono and fluoro. And I found this knot a while ago in a fishing magazine. And it was under, like, the best knots ever, or some, you know, like, grab your attention title like that. And I was like, I need to know the best knots ever. So, this one is called a San Diego Jam. It had a cool name too, so that's why I was drawn to it. It's like San Diego Jam. Now that's my jam. Anyway, so what you're gonna do is take your lure, get your line tie, and you take your line, you put it through. And you get yourself a good amount of line. Alright, so now you're gonna take your line just like this, where it's kind of doubled up like this. So your working line, this line that we put through, your working line, pinch, take your working line, and you're going to go down, and you're going to wrap, pull some so I have more working line, but you're going to put it over, and you're going to wrap it around this line here, where it's doubled over. So you're going to do 7 wraps. 7 wraps is the magic number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's wrapped. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your working line, and where there's this hole at the bottom, you're going to push it through that hole. And then you also have this loophole at the top, and you're going to push it through that loophole at the top as well. So with fluoro and mono, one of the things you got to do is you got to wet your line, especially with fluoro, because with fluoro you can burn your line, and that's not good, because then you're going to lose that big fish. So just wet your line. you're just going to pull, and you're going to tighten. I just keep pulling tight, and it makes this just like pretty little knot. Honestly, it's a very beautiful knot, and fluoro and mono just make the prettiest knots. So you take your little, whatever you have, cut off your tag, put that in your pocket, because we don't litter on this channel. And there you go, we have the San Diego Jam, and this knot is a jam for all your mono and fluoro knot tying. And I've not had a problem with this knot whatsoever. I have pulled flippin' logs out of lakes with this knot. So, honestly, it's the move. Back to the basics. You have your knots. What more do you need? Honestly, you need a lot more. So we're gonna keep doing these back to the basics. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you learned something. I hope you try these knots out. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share this video with a friend. I hope you share it with 2 friends. So, thanks for watching. Possibly subscribe. I'll see you next time.